What's going on, guys? Welcome to the stream. I'll wait few names in and then, as always, we're gonna do call outs. What's happening, guys? Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. What's going on? We have Jetlag, 94, 25k, Gonze, Ahmed Teren, Dynam, Interstace, David Nuffman, Drunkenness. What's up? What's happening, guys? Just got home. Let's see what the markets will do. Alex, Pofur, how you guys doing? It's Dewis again, my friend. What's happening? The market is a little bumpy. We have news on top of the hour, so I think we're gonna. Good morning to you, Geragan. I think we're gonna chill. Chill until the news is out. That seems the most reasonable play. I don't see, like, there is one thing that I'm seeing. Wait, this is wrong chart. We have a divergence, right? We have divergence here, which is getting interesting. Opening markets news. Roi, Meli. What's up, my friends? How you doing? I was quite close to getting cooked with Trump fiasco here. I had a bad trade, but we are back in profit. So, Christianka, what's up, my friend? Let's see what the market will do. It's where is our news? So we have 5 p.m. in my time. I don't know what time it is for you, but it's in 20 minutes. I don't think you marked SMT correctly. Really? What you mean? Well, wait, what? Oh yeah, oh shit, you're right. My bad. No divergence. But so ES is closer to make divergence. Lost $50 because of tweet economy. I feel you. It is tweet economy. It really is tweet economy, huh? It's really hard to hold short trades because you know at least one time per day they're gonna do it. If you survive it, I think it's nice to hold shorts. Favorite trader is back. You, David Ming. You're my favorite. I'm happy to be back, guys. This is our second day. Wait 1 second. I need to check one email and then we are back to business. Okay, so I mean, I think we're gonna wait until the news is out. Isn't NQ making higher highs right now and ES not? Sad I had to miss yesterday, but glad you're back. I'm glad you're back, Atomic. Nice to see you. Let me see. I mean, yeah, we have divergence with this high. Not anymore. I mean, you can kind of say there is divergence with this high as well, right? NQ already took it out. But I think, like, maybe that's enough. We have seen it. Maybe those small divergences are enough, but Orb is still finalizing. Orb is but there is divergence. Yeah, I see what you mean. Head Fuge, Joey Lay, what's up? I'm doing good. How are you guys? Today we need to make some trades. You know what day today is? We are so close to finalizing another month green. It's the last of the month and we'll see. I'm not saying it's gonna stay like this, but there is a chance. I think the probability is there. Okay, we are 4 minutes from Orb finalizing. Yeah, we are Orb 4 minutes from Orb to finalize. Let's check a little bit what's going on. What are the areas of interest? Am I using CVD? Not yet. I want to implement order flow into my trading in 1 month. I will change my apartment in 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks, and I'm moving to a new apartment. And then I want to build like new trading setup, new background. As you see, I need to just cover my window because it's so sunny outside. So I want to build like complete new setup, and then I'm gonna have a third monitor, and then we're gonna have order flow, and then I'm gonna use CVD. But I like, if I'm on topstep, I will ask for the CVD. If I'm live on topstep. By the way, tomorrow I'm live on topstep on the market open, so we'll probably stream after my topstep, but I will be topstep. Where is the light? The light is here. If I open it, it will be too bright. It's gonna, because the camera angle is from there, and then you're not gonna like it. Bigger apartment? Nah, not much. Just different. We are you're waiting for a new mansion tour. I need to sell a course if you want mansion tour. But yeah, just different apartment. No like upgrade or anything. We just the apartment I'm in right now, the owners are coming back from a travel, so we're kind of like forced to move out. Oh yeah, man, it's my room is a little bit hot, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so the last week volume profile, we have the level at, did we get rejected yesterday from there? Okay, so value area low 568. Do we have anything on 568? Oh yeah, we have 21 4-hour EMA as well. Have you decided which platform will you be using order flow, Atlas, Bookmap, and so on? To be honest, no. I'll check the pricing. We have SMT. Do we? No, they both made new highs now. I'm still waiting for this high to be swept to give us proper divergence. Good time for move to Dubai? Yeah, I mean, Dubai apartments are probably quite cheap right now, huh? Okay, so orb is finalized. Let me put the orb on the chart. I mean, it's 3 seconds, but oh my god, this is like sorry guys, I need to play those songs because the YouTube doesn't allow me to play anything else. I want to move to Twitch, not like move to Twitch, I will stay on YouTube, but I will do like both. Wait, let me mark the orb as well. And then we need to wait for news, unless we want to short this before the news. I don't think I want to short this before the news. And we also need anchored VWAP, right? Yeah, we need anchored VWAP. Okay, now our charts are ready. If you move to Dubai, you should start selling courses. Yeah, I think that's like part of the deal, right? You have the Rick Ross song. You know the Rick Ross song that every course seller has? You put the Rick Ross song, you rent a Lambo in Dubai. Free view from Dubai apartments are bomb currently. By the lifetime after huge research. Yeah, for sure. We live in subscription economy, I feel, and I don't want to subscribe another thing. I'd rather pay yearly and then move to Dubai, sell course, and become a crypto fake influencer. I mean, yeah, why not? Of course not. Let the market bump into the news. That will be actually quite juicy. We're coming close to the VWAP activation bands before the news, man. These things can get juicy. Is there a reason why we're bumping today? I think like Trump said something at night that the Strait of Hormuz doesn't matter anymore in terms of peace, which is interesting. Oh man, we are pumping, huh? Just checked my another monitor and I was like, what the fuck? We become Hendriko Habibi from Hendriko Never Stopped Out. I mean, I'll wait for the news. I don't wanna be in before news. If you start selling courses, change your name to Sometimes Stopped Out. War might end. Yeah, I mean, I believe it when the Iran says something. I'm like at this point I believe that every time US says something about the war that is ending, it's only for the markets. Because every single time US says something, then Iran comes out and they're like, that didn't happen. So I believe it when I see it. But it would be amazing if the war would end. It would be truly amazing, huh? Because the gasolina prices are getting crazy. The gasolina prices are getting a little bit insane. It looks like ES wants to take out this high yesterday, the yesterday high. I think it was another Trump high. We have 12 minutes and then I start. These negotiations are solid meme material. Yeah, it is. We are living in simulation, boys. I'm telling you. Look, I'm gonna show you one thing. Right? I spoke about this on Discord. Look, where you remember the Harambe when they killed Harambe, right? That was a good. You know, it was a good time because that was a major news story. And yeah, the life was beautiful. But look at the date. It's 28th of May 2016. I haven't found a single person who doesn't agree with me that this was life peak. The life peaked at 2016 or around so. So maybe killing Harambe was the reason we are in a different multiverse, different timeline. That was our timeline switch. I'm just talking out of my ass, but you get the idea. What the hell? Harambe never forget, exactly. And this market is on my left monitor. The candle went outside of the monitor. Did we have some news? We switched to bunch timeline. Yeah, we switched to kangaroo market. Is it actually pump day or they are deleting few shorts from the market and we're gonna dump later? That's the question. And of course the question is, where are we in terms of EMAs? Okay, so I told you guys yesterday, before I feel super confident in shorting this market, I want those at least 1 hour EMAs get retested. So at least we are building a case there. We are retesting 100 EMA quite soon. If you have stream delay, then you probably, there was a trick someone told in the chat. You need to like put the stream to fast forward, like 2x the speed, and then you will catch up. Now there is divergence, I see it as well. Yeah, so ES took out the high. There is a nice divergence. Do we want to go short before the news? I like the divergence. I like the I mean, it's the smallest reaction, right? But let's put it on the chart as well. So people who doesn't know what I mean by divergence, now you see it as clearly as a day. It's just like one index taking out major level, and sometimes that's enough for market to start reversing. Are we gonna reverse before the news? I hope not. Okay, we are coming to the... Okay, ES already doing something with 21 EMA. NQ not yet. It's juicy day. It's Mike, I hope you got it fixed. Man, the divergence is actually there, huh? I hope it will stay until the news. Okay, let's stay patient. You know the drill. You know the drill. We need to stay patient. Man, that's what did we bump? 117 points, 15-minute candle. Do you want to short this market when it's flying? I don't know. ES is kind of finding support. Okay, let's wait for the news. I want to wait for the news. Maybe even long this market from the 15-minute DMA. But I know some. Okay, so we have divergence with this high. ES is gonna touch the 100 EMA in 10 points. It's getting juicy, guys. It's getting much better than yesterday. Yesterday was super boring. Powell had the market on chokehold yesterday. Okay, so we have a few bullish things. If this 4-hour closes above 21 EMA, that's quite bullish short term. That's like the first thing you want to have. 30-minute, I mean, it makes sense. Yeah, it's 1 hour and 30 minutes. 30-minute 100 EMA at the same place where there is 200 EMA, same place where there's hourly EMA. RSI is bullish. RSI is supporting whatever the market is doing. I don't see any signs for shorts, not yet. We have 6 minutes. 6 minutes to stay patient. Man, if we break those VWAP activation bands before the news, or we start breaking them during the news, this can, I like it. We are up almost 2%. I like the things we are seeing for potential short later. Or if we have a heavy retracement, then maybe even looking for longs. I definitely don't want to long the top right now, even if it's a local top. But nice, we are breaking the VWAP activation band, so we are kinda making the first thing for a setup. Not even first, we have also those EMAs. So we have right now 2 stories together. We are 100 EMA. The divergence looks like it stops existing any minute. What I mean by stops existing, it's we were counting this yellow high, right? ES took it out, NQ didn't, and we were like, okay, that's a divergence, but it's not divergence anymore if NQ now takes out the same high. I'm gonna delete it on ES because I don't need it anymore. Let's see if NQ, it's only 10 points. Let's see. Gonze, for me your delay is 20 seconds. For most streamers is around 5 seconds. I think there's a YouTube option for smaller delays. I'll check after the stream. After the stream I will check it out. What the fuck is this song, guys? We need a little bit better music. For me it's about 5 seconds. I'm not gonna lie, it looks juicy for shorts, but I want to wait for the news. We have 4 minutes. Yeah, the last song was crazy, huh? What the fuck was that? Man, we're gonna stream in Twitch, and then I think I have option to have music only for Twitch, and then we can finally play a normal music. I mean, this music sometimes is not so bad, it's just I always have the same music when I stream. It's getting a little bit repetitive. Okay, we have 3 minutes before the news. check out Kick or Kick, yeah, Twitch or Kick. They're both like, it's really good that there is, like, at first there wasn't much competition to Twitch when Amazon bought it. There was this Owned TV. Do you guys remember Owned TV? That was like one of the main hubs for streams. Then Amazon bought Twitch. Twitch became super popular. And then there was this timeline where all those big streamers got like massive contracts from different streaming platforms. And it looked really bad. Like you were like, oh, my favorite streamer is leaving at Twitch. But let's be honest, it's making content creators' life better, because if there's competition, that means there is a need to kind of have good conditions for the content creators too. I enjoy YouTube to the rewind, but Twitch is good. I mean, I will leave the VODs up on Twitch as well, but you're gonna have both. It's gonna be up to you guys which one you prefer. I'm gonna stream on both. I'm not gonna do like only for one platform or so on. 2 minutes and I will start trading. 2 minutes and we start trading. What's the news? It's Scholz job opening. Shouldn't be such a market mover, but man, these days I feel like every time something happens, no matter the news, the market moves. The market moves regarding of the news. I mean, it looks bullish right now, but you kind of want it to look bullish. If you look for shorts, you want the best entry. Maybe I would even long this on the EMA retest. Let's see, we have less than 1 minute. We have 30 seconds until the news. 30 seconds until the news. Went for trading stream, ended up at the rave. Hey Henry, if you can guess how many trades I took yesterday, I will give you a reward. I promise to be honest. Okay, it's not the trick question when you're gonna say 0, right? That doesn't count. Then you owe me reward anyways. How many trades Martin took? Okay, we have news. Did it do anything? Not much. Well, I'm gonna come back to you, Martin. Okay, we don't have divergence anymore. So I would want to see. Man, what a bump, huh? How many trades I took yesterday? It has to be 69. It has to be 69. There has to be some clue in the question. 69? Yeah, I will go for 69. Very, very interesting songs. Okay, now the news is out. I want to start looking for trades. No, 69. 50. Damn, it was actually close. 69 was close. What the fuck did you do with 50 trades? What the fuck did you trade 50 trades? You have the, you know, in RuneScape you had the auto clicker, the bot that clicks your mouse. I think you have the same thing for trading. And oh shit. Let me see what's the highest number I have ever traded in a day. Let's see. My February looks so clean, huh? 2, 5, 3, 2. Okay, 10, 4, 3, 2, 2. Okay, you understand, it looks fucking clean in terms of trading quantity. Most trades that I took, okay, we have 12, we have 19, 22, okay, we are raising the numbers as we're going back in history. 22, yeah, 22 was the maximum. Oh, no, 30 trades in one day. Let's see, we made 23, I was down 364 and I finished the day with, yeah, I don't want to know what happened in this day. I see that I was in with 15 contracts. That's probably was not most beautiful trading, but we survived. I traded 5-second charts. Man, that's crazy. For me, even 1 minute is a little bit hectic. I don't believe in shorts yet. I really don't believe in shorts yet. Or maybe that's a retracement to get long. Either way, I'm ready to do both. And I hope we get some good songs here. So I will probably long this again. So we have 9 EMA at 438, 438. Is it the same level as orb? Yeah, actually it is. So 438 might not be so bad long idea. 15-minute 9 EMA. You guys think 24,000? I mean, that 200 EMA might get tested at some point. It's not impossibility, right? But is Friday market closed? Let's see. Oh, you guys probably hate my keyboard when I type. The microphone is so close. When I'm gonna move to a new apartment, I'm gonna buy a new microphone and I'm gonna change my setup a little bit. Yeah. Okay, so the market is closed. So technically, we on Thursday is like a Friday, right? And I don't wanna be some warmonger or someone, but there's a lot of hints that they're gonna do ground invasion. You probably guys know this. So there is a chance that maybe it's priced in. Well, who knows? You never know if something is truly priced in, right? We had crazy dump from Thursday till yesterday, but I'm just like, unless you're insider, right, and you know what Trump is gonna do during the weekend. Like what's been happening, what's been the pattern recently is that they don't want to stay in the positions for the weekend. Usually weekend is shit news, then the Monday or Tuesday is bumpy, good news, and then it's back to the normal. So I mean, I see the vision for 24,000, but I also see the vision how before we go into the weekend we're gonna have some dump because they don't want to be in positions again. If there's some insiding going on, inside trading, then that's different thing. Let's see if we have the snitch. Market is really in sync. So usually if you look at you know the 4 index things, right? I look for Russell, which is on the right, which is like I call it the snitch, which became really famous term in Topstep TV. Every time I open Topstep TV, they're talking about the snitch. But Russell is the snitch, and you kind of wanna see Russell going against the market, kind of doing the snitch, right? Doing something that others are not doing, and then snitching. And by the looks of it, if market is really in sync, you see it right now, right? Every single index, Dow Jones, Nasdaq, ES, Russell, they're all moving like really in sync. That only means one thing: you don't want to fade, you don't want to go against them, because they're moving in the same direction, so the move is strong in a sense, or the trend is really strong. So nothing here. There is no snitching right now, right? Russell is dumping, but so is everything else. That's not the setup that we want to see or we hope to see here. So nothing going on here. Man, that value area low actually gave us reaction. Do you think that's it? That's the dump? I mean, I would be actually willing to short this if this price stays like if we stay here, right? If we start ranging, like usually what I like to see in the markets is before a dump, the market kind of consolidates, market goes into range. Some see it as a bull flag, and it is, right? This is a bull flag right now. And then it stays in the range, and then it finally breaks the range. And then you want to get into this trade in the range high, because then at least, like, if it is a bull flag and it breaks out to the upside, your stop loss is fairly tight, so you're not going to lose a lot of money. And if it actually breaks the range, if it goes down, then you have amazing entry, right? Let's see. I don't want to say I don't believe this dump, but seems a little bit too easy. But sometimes it is. I'll wait. We have orb retest. I might even jump for longs on the orb retest. Let's see how this market plays out. It's already 70 points. Okay, let's see. Right now I'm ready to even jump into longs, to be honest. This looks rather bullish setup than bearish setup, that's for sure. But you know my rules. If I want to re-enter on any trend, I want 15-minute 9 EMA, maybe orb high or low, like something, you know. I don't want to just jump blindly in and then it goes to 9 EMA on 15 minutes and I'm like, why the fuck didn't I try to get better entry? Just 404. I don't think, like, I might be completely wrong, but I don't think they're gonna dump it like this reverse V, right? We have the V where you buy the dip, right? This is the reverse V. I want to see some consolidation before we go down, or this is just a retracement for longs. And if it is, I'm gonna try longs, but for me to try longs, we are another 70 points right now away. If I want to play the trend, I want to play it with 9 EMA, maybe even this 21 EMA, but we'll see. I don't think this is the dump. This seems like a due small for a dump. Do we have any other divergence? Not really. I mean, everything is supporting that it is bullish. There isn't anything screaming that it's bearish, besides that we reacted from the 100 EMA on ES. That's the only thing that's like bearish right now. I mean, 1 hour RSI is kind of doing a bull trap thing as well. Let's see, we are at 5-minute 9 EMA. That's the first thing before we go anywhere. If we bounce from here, I think it's gonna make a new high, right? You want to defeat 5 minutes before you defeat 15-minute 9 EMA. You want to defeat, yeah, there we go. Let's see if it holds. Kind of perfect bounce from 9 EMA on 15 minutes. You see, like, you need to break 5-minute 9 EMA to come to 15-minute 9 EMA. Like, it's all about building the story. Is the low time frame starting to support idea for higher time frame? The same thing is, like, yesterday I shorted a little bit on my Trade08 or Tradeify accounts, and you know what, like, one thing that kept me in a trade was first the 15-minute like broke structure to kind of confirm my trade idea is fine, I'm going towards the trend, EMAs and everything. And then there was a new 15-minute opening and it was quite against my trade, and then I was like, okay, but if we have 50 minutes for the 30-minute bar close, and now I can stay in a 30-minute trend because the 15-minute kind of confirmed me down. So now let me wait for the confirmation on 30 minutes. I don't know if you understand me, but it's like all about building the story from the lower time frame into the higher time frame, and then higher time frame kind of gives you confirmations whether you should hold your trade or you start taking profits. Okay, that's interesting. We had a reaction from the 9 EMA on 5 minute, and now it's let's give it the time. If you like to trade a lot, you can get some nice scalps here. For me, 59. It's not a lot of risk, but I don't think this is a dump yet. I don't think this is a dump. Everything for me is kind of decided on this 9 EMA on 15 minutes. Man, my room is getting hot. My room is getting hot. I feel a little bit pressured to take a trade because of the stream. To be transparent with you guys, I wanna take a trade for the stream, but I know I've been there. It's not my first time streaming for you guys, and then it's been almost 1 hour from the market open. I haven't taken any trades, and then I start feeling this, you know, like little FOMO that, oh, I need to trade because it's time to take a trade, but I'm not taking a trade. I've been there, I know that, but yeah, so if I would be okay shorting this on the range high, because look, if I take this trade, I'll show you guys, then you just play the fact that it's gonna stay in this range and then it's gonna break down, right? Something like this. It's not giving me this. Then my other kinda idea for the next trade is this one, right? Long orb low, something like this. So the price is kind of in middle of my two trade ideas, and whichever comes first, then I will kind of like look into this. Are you bullish for the day? I've been there for us. Are you bullish for the day? I mean, at least for the half day, it looks bullish. The reason, besides this 1 hour 100 EMA, we have so much into this 1 hour. If this actually holds on ES, I'm getting bearish. But right now, I'm just kind of like, overall, you know me, the overall bias is for me bearish until you have at least 100 those EMAs, 1 hour, sorry, and 4 hour, right? And it's going towards there, but where I actually would feel bullish if we don't take those EMAs and then we start holding them as a support, right? Right now you see ES is holding it as a resistance. So you kind of want to see the vice versa of this. You kind of want to see them holding as a support. So in that sense, I'm a bearish. But right now, I'm just like, right now the market looks more bullish than bearish. That's for sure. And I'm just, if I would long this, I'm just riding the momentum. If it dies down, I start to look for shorts, because then again, like, you can be bearish on higher time frame. That doesn't mean you're not gonna have retracement on a shorter time frame, right? Weekly, daily, obviously is bearish, there's no doubt. But there's also like, it doesn't mean that we can't be bullish for few hours on 15 minutes, right? You need to kind of flush out the shorts and everything. How many EMAs have you? It's 9 EMA, the white stairs. It's 200 okay, let's go from the lowest to the highest. 9 EMA, the stairs, orange, 21 EMA, 100 EMA blue, and 200 EMA red. So 4 EMAs. But I think we are right now bullish. I wouldn't rush to short this. I think market will give us better opportunities. It's holding bullish structure. It's kind of bull flagging as well. Even though I'm bearish, higher time frame, it doesn't mean that I'm gonna be blind to the market having a bullish momentum, right? Okay, we need to change the song. Okay, let's start where we stopped yesterday. We stopped at 36. Let's start from here. But so far there's like, I think there might be a chance for really good shorts. And again, I have two trade ideas. One is kind of the high of the range. Let the market give me the setup for shorts. Shorts is based on the idea of higher time frame being bearish, and then I'm kind of relying for the fact that market will have those shorter time frame retracement. It looks really bullish short time frame, and traders usually are, how do I put it, traders have short memory, right? This means that you kind of, not you, we as a traders, we kind of get this tunnel vision. Oh, now it looks bullish, and then you kind of like forget the bigger picture. So like, would I hold longs for 5-6 hours if I have like super good entry? But I wouldn't, if it's my live account. I'm not gonna swing trade any longs right now, I think. Let me mark this high. I'm hoping we get some divergence, and I will be willing to take my first short, because the risk reward is starting to get really good here. I'm probably gonna have a really tight stop loss. Bearish divergence. Which one? You mean the new high? It would be, but NQ didn't take it out yet. How's the candles developing? I mean, you gotta be patient in this market. EMAs are holding, but let's see if we are actually making a range. Let's see what the rest of the market is doing. Okay, we are starting to make few divergences in terms of Dow Jones is getting dumpy. That's new 5-minute opening. Yeah, Dow Jones is kind of, there is like something, you know, it's not like short with your life savings, definitely not, but there is something developing. Whether we are bull flagging and we're gonna have another break to the upside. No divergence yet. I want to see, for my entry, I want to see this last high gets rated. I'm new here, can you show your monthly calendar BL? The title hooked me. You got clickbaited, huh? Monthly BL. I mean, as long as it stays like this, I'm happy to show you. When there's first red days, we're gonna hide it. No, I'm joking. No, it's I am 6 days away from breaking topstep record. Topstep record is 99. So I have 1-2 days this week. Friday is market closed, and then we have next week we can break the topstep record. Okay, the market is kind of doing what I told you guys before, where we are in this range that you want to consolidate before you go down. But I want some extra flavor on this one. I want to get some extra flavor on this one. The market is kind of telling me to be patient right now. I see the vision for shorts, but it's not the setup that I wish to see. New York VWAP got retested. You see this? ES retested the New York VWAP. NQ didn't even come close to it. So you also have like a little bit bullish divergence where ES tested the New York VWAP, NQ didn't, and now it's gonna keep going up. I want my first trade to be, you know, first trade to be meh. I don't know what that sound was. There is also another thing that like you want to, if you want to look for shorts in this this market, right? If you wanna, you want to kind of see the volume coming in as well. If you look at the volume bars, like usually those like reverse candles kind of show you themselves before the reversal happen. You're gonna have like super high volume buying before, and then it gets like you will see something. Right now there's only one thing that I like for the short. It's the 100 EMA on 1 hour, which was a nice scalp at the time, right? We went down on ES. I don't know ES points so much, but 17 points from the, I know the high was rejected exactly where the 100 EMA is. This 100 EMA is what I'm talking about, right? So that's like the only thing I see for shorts, that it got the whole reaction is happening on a little bit higher time frame EMA, but I'm not believing it yet completely. I don't believe it completely. And also there is one thing, there is a little bit divergence, but NQ didn't close the 4-hour candle above. Oh, you have another bullish thing, huh? The 4-hour candle, I completely forgot. The 4-hour candle open bearish. You know, I talk about it a lot, like this. If you wanna like continue with the trend, wait for the 4-hour candle to close. Let the new 4-hour candle be the opposite of the trend. So you see it made the bottom wick. It found support on the 21 EMA on 4 hours as well. So kind of putting the stories together that I want to short this market, but I want to do it when there is something more to the story. You go short if the 100 EMA is touched? No, I didn't go short on the 100 EMA being touched, but that's like the only thing that I see working for shorts is the little bit higher time frame, quite important EMA is giving us reaction, but I don't believe this is the reaction. I don't think this is a full reversal reaction, but I'm starting to want to short the range highs more and more, because like, look, if I short right now, right, I might get stopped out super quickly, but my stop can be super tight, right? Because I short the range highs and then I give myself about 35. We'll see what will be the protection in terms of the stop loss. But it's just the risk reward. Like if market continues up, fine, you get stopped out, you find a new entry or you find a new trade. But it's just something that I see in the markets a lot. I meant in general, yeah, it's for me, like it's a really strong story point. RK Knight, I think you're quite new here, so I'm happy to kind of explain my view of the markets. My view of the markets is kind of putting story together from different elements. EMAs play a big part of it, so it's just like one story element. I'm not gonna press the button just because maybe it's like 4 hour. Maybe if we like come here 4 hour 200 EMA, that's like high time frame, super important EMA. It's really far, so we will be quite extended in the session as well. Then maybe I will press the button just based on the EMAs. But it's more about like taking EMAs, taking volume profile, seeing what different indexes are doing. I know it feels a lot in the beginning, but I'm also trying to teach that you don't need all of those things together in the beginning. If you want later, it's fine, but you should like take one, understand how it affects the market. And the reason why I use EMAs or why I look for EMAs in that story that I'm building, or what the market is kind of telling me, is because usually EMAs give reactions, and I want to include things in my, so to say, story that the market is building for me. I want to include things that actually give reactions, because that gives me probability that something happens, right? So it's EMAs, key areas, volume profile, 15-minute orb, those VWAP activation bands, just these things put together. It's not just one element. RSI. Sometimes I miss, even myself, like I still miss sometimes to look for some signals in that group of signals. But it's just different elements going into together, and I believe like if you can combine them together, then you can have a setup where you have all those different elements supporting your idea, thus giving you a little bit maybe better probability. At least you know you enter because there are 5 things that align with your trade idea. If it fails, it fails. But at least you know that there are 5 things that support your trade idea. It's not usually just like it's just not like seeing one indicator and pressing the button. It can be, don't get me wrong, it can be. Okay, let's see, we are now approaching the high. If you just joined, I'm not in this trade, I'm just putting my trade idea there, but we are coming extremely close. Do this, but not 100 and 200. 100 and 200, like how I see EMS, they're like I always explain them like boss in a video game, you know, like especially when I was younger, I was playing those single player games where you have like, you learn new skill and then you need to defeat the boss to go on to the next level, and then you get stronger boss, you need to kill them, and then you get stronger one, and so on, right? I see the EMA is kind of the same. 9 EMA is like your entry boss, the beginner thing. You need to break that to start breaking 21 EMA. Like even on this 15 minutes, it's quite good example, right? You have the white stairs, which is the 9 EMA, the first boss. You break it, you go test the 21 EMA, you break it, you likely gonna go to 100 EMA, you break it, you're gonna go fight with 200 EMA. So that's how I use them. Like you break one, okay, let's see what you're gonna do on the next one. Man, I knew it wasn't time to short. But question is it now? We still didn't take the high. I want to get divergence here before I think about short. Let's see. But 9 and 21 EMA, they're both coated. Especially on a trendy market. Like if I would long this right now, what happened with the music, guys? Give me 1 second. Where is the... So... like I like to ride the trend with the 15-minute 9 EMA, so this one here, I like to ride the trend with it. So I agree with you in terms of 21 and 9 EMA, they're amazing, they're truly amazing. And I don't think you even need 100 and 200 EMA, it's just my personal choice, especially on a higher time frame. Especially on a higher time frame. Okay, this market is... Whew. 651. Oh, there is divergence on this 200. Okay, right as we speak with 200 EMA, you see a little bit divergence. ES is getting reaction from this one as well. I don't believe it. No, we didn't make new high. And we are above the VWAP as well, which is generally bullish, right? I just hope we don't start dumping here. I mean, if we start really dumping, I will maybe even look for longs. But I hope we make this divergence to kind of have a final confluence to kind of go into this trade. We have the confluence of 1 hour EMA, but it would be nice to have like a short time frame confluence as well. What's the time? Okay, we just opened 15-minute candle, so kinda I don't trust whatever is happening in the first few minutes. That's why it's sometimes really like, it's fine to trade 1 minute. I don't think there's anything bad about trading 1 minute, but it's really hard, really easy to get confused by some candles when they are aligned with the 15-minute or 1 hour candle openings, right? Because like this 15-minute, we are likely creating this bottom wick, but if you're on 1 minute, you're like, oh shit, maybe now it's the momentum is shifting down. Oh yeah. And as soon as I started streaming, people think that it's the best time to email me. Release the never stopped out emails, huh? Release the file. You know what's fucking funny? Someone is, so I'm using the authenticator to log into different platforms, right? And for my Hotmail, I have Hotmail, don't ask me why, it's probably from my childhood, but I have a Hotmail, so it's like the Microsoft Gmail, and every day I'm getting sign-in requests from Italy. I know we have Doretto in the stream usually. I don't know, Doretto, if you're here, if it's you. Obviously I'm joking, but what is RSI telling me? 5 minutes, nothing much. 50 minutes is telling me zombie rally. Like look, we kind of bounced from the 65 RSI as well. I think the next, okay, so now we have divergence. Okay, we have divergence. 50-minute RSI is telling me zombie rally, but wait, we made the divergence. Was this time to go in? Hotmail, Yahoo or something? Maybe. Microsoft is so toxic, the security of Hotmail is so dog. Yeah. Toretto, no. Toretto said no. I believe you, Toretto, I believe you. But anyway, someone is trying to log in into my Hotmail, and then I was like, okay, maybe my password is really simple, so I changed my password and it kept going. So I agree with you guys. Microsoft security is dog shit. Ah man, I like the divergence. I like the divergence. Okay, I'm willing to take my first shot here. I'm willing to jump in a short. Now the question is where I'm gonna protect my trade. I think I'm gonna close this manually if ES takes out this high. If ES takes out this high, then the idea why I got into the trade doesn't make sense anymore, right? I'm going for 100 points, and I'm willing. I mean, you need to be protected from the Trump shit, right? So I'm gonna put some protection, but I'm okay closing this manually as well. Let's see. I'm believing a little bit into this divergence, but we'll see. He's getting revenge for the crime of pizza you ordered. Password is password 123. Who knows? I saw that someone, like, the most genius password is, you know, you get those symbols when you enter password, you know, what they block you know the symbols, and someone like put those symbols as your password. I saw some meme. Don't ask me. Let's see, if ES breaks this high, I am gonna be out from this trade. Let me put it here as well. That's like my criteria to close this trade. Otherwise, I am targeting orb high. And sometimes I think I should trade minis. I will be up 600 right now. Isn't that crazy? What size can do? I will be up 800 and my day will be complete. Instead, I'm chasing with 1 micro and probably, like, you know, with minis, like, of course your risk is so much bigger, but with minis it's truly like you can take those scalps, but the only thing with minis is like do you want to be the opposite side of the trade? If it goes to your stop loss, it's minus 1002, right? But like sometimes you see how quickly, like this will be 900 right now. 900 for what? For few minutes? Building good habits for something bigger in the future, Henrico. In your personal content 10 years down the line, YOLOing on minutes blowing accounts doesn't help. Yeah, you're completely right. It's like, especially like, imagine if I was in with mini, right? I would be up 700 right now. And let's say I take the TP. That would, no matter how strong I think I am psychologically, that would really like break me in terms of like, oh, I want more. I just made it 900. Like, what? I've been in this trade for less than 5 minutes, right? So yeah, it's I'm checking ESCs. I'm gonna take this as a scalp. Yeah, I take it as a scalp. I just believe that we might get bounce from here, and then I'll find a new entry. Nice, 50 points, quick trade. The reason, if you just want to know the reason, the reason why I exited that trade was because I saw ES kind of like doing the same New York VWAP test. So I was like, if it bounce, we bounce from here, and then I find a new trade. Maybe I gave away a really good trade. I don't know, but I'm okay having the first trade of the day kind of being scalp buffer, you know. Let's see what the market will do. I'm willing to enter again. Now when I have a buffer, I'm willing to enter again. Let's see how it develops. Right now we really bottom ticked. That was a nice close, huh? We really closed it at the bottom of the candle. Now it's waiting for a new setup. Now it's waiting for a new setup. But yeah, do you think like I would be up 1.2k right now if I trade with size. That's the difference with size. So quickly. Did you close a profit? Yeah, I closed exactly where this bottom of the candle. I took it as a scalp because I saw ES kinda maybe changing the direction. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I closed it too early. But I'm willing to stay patient. Maybe my next trade will come in 2 hours. I'm completely okay with it. But we have someone in the chat who I don't know in real life, but I feel like I know because he's been here since day one. What's up, Saint Sam? Saint Sam, my man. Give the man a like on the stream. Quick appreciation goes long way to support. I mean, that's the only way you can support me. Yeah, there's donation link too, but I will never ask for donation, and it doesn't change anything in terms of like, if someone donates me, I don't have anything special to give you back besides thank you. So liking a stream, subscribing the channel, having the notifications on, all those things help me in terms of the YouTube algorithm, and that's the only support you guys can give me. So listen to the man Saint Sam, he knows. NSO on your EMAs. Maybe I missed it on Discord. What is the source set to? I have options for open, close, high, low, and each choice changes where the line is thrown by quite a bit. Let me check. Let me check. Give me 1 second. So you probably... I only have periods. I don't have the close setting. But the short we do, okay, now it's okay, I don't wanna feel any FOMO. I'm just gonna mark the trade on my chart as well. Just to see later, you know, if this goes like something like this, I will be crying in my sleep. That's part of the process. If you, man, I need to, next entry I will enter with 2 contracts. I need to start entering with 2 contracts. 566. Yep, exactly where my entry was. And we got out at 512. Man, I got out a little bit maybe too early. It's fine. I'm gonna wait for new trades. Just gave you the like. Thank you, brother. Thank you. And that trade, I was honestly okay. Now I start to feel regret that I closed it, because I see ES is closing into the orb as well. Man, should have hold maybe a little bit longer. But I was like, am I actually gonna get such a good trade so quickly on the stream? Pietro, what's up? We just finished our first trade. I took here. Was really quick trade. Now I wish I had a little bit longer. I didn't manage it so good, and I do have a problem of holding trades, and I only blame this. Besides blaming myself, I blame it on the green streak. The green streak really, like, it's hard to describe. Like, it's like I saw someone on I was watching Topstep stream, and someone, like, when I was talking about the negative things about being on this green streak, then someone commented, like, you know, the steak too juicy, lobster too buttery, you know, the saying is like, yeah, but there are downsides. Psychology is one thing. Like, I think I'm gonna trade much better when this green streak is over. That's just my opinion. Suffering from success, yeah, it's like, I don't want to sound like, oh, like, you know what I mean, but I'm completely sure that if this green streak is finished, when we break the top step record, I want to add more size. I wanna make my trading more diverse, more size, and I don't mean like going in with 10 contracts. I'm talking about going up to 3-4 contracts, right? Man, that trade was so good. I hope if any of you took the same trade that I took, I hope you're still in. You're not stupid like me. But it's just like the holding. It's like, I'll give you the easiest example. So I closed this trade because I thought we're gonna get reaction. Plus, I usually like to have my first trade as a buffer building. Like, I build a buffer for the next trade. You guys closed too. Okay, like I always tell you, don't use my stream as signals, because I can lose. I have lost on stream many times. It can happen and it will happen. I'm not invincible in the markets. But if you decide to take the same trade as me, on your own risk, don't close it as like me. Closed mine too. But at least you guys made money, right? At least you guys made money. I don't ape into first trade with you. Good boy. At least you guys made money. If you were in the same trade, you are up. Nice money. I'm gonna find a new trade. What's worse in practice? Closing out early and losing out on more or profit, or closing too late and having it reverse on you? I think, Sainsam, there is a really simple solution. More contracts. Yeah, you're gonna risk more in terms of your stop loss, right? If I enter here, I go with 3 contracts, my stop loss was like 100. So it would be like 300. Yeah, you risk more, but if the trade idea works out, you can kind of help yourself by taking some profits. Like I felt, right? I want to take some profits because I saw ES kind of reacting, and I was like, okay, maybe we bounce again, so I leave it as a scalp. But I think that's the only way you solve it. You enter with 3 contracts instead of 1, or at least 2 contracts, and then you use your urge. Man, that fuck. You just take partial profits, and then you're like, okay, I took partial profits, let it run. I think that's like, there's no other right answer. I think that's the only solution. You need to be comfortable trading multiple contracts, of course micros, and I think like that's exactly where the green streak comes in, because I feel I don't want to do it, but man, guys, I love topstep, but that Dolby put that that record in my head. I honestly, when I started March, I was like, I'm ready to have a green day. I'm ready to have a red day, right? And then I went to Topstep TV for the first time in March, and Dolby said, oh, the record is 99. And then as soon as I heard it, I'm like, okay, I'm in. And it's like, me not trading more than 1 contract is only because of the green streak. Because my psychology is like, if I go in with three contracts and I get stopped out, then I have a huge way to climb back into the green streak. Man, that trade was... okay. Let's see. I want to find new entry, but I'm not FOMOing in. Let's say you have lots of money, number of contracts depends on your capital, sure, but do you take partial with 1, 2, half? I think the best. Okay, I'll tell my version, right? Man, that short was so good. I mean, we do amazing trade, micros. I don't trade minis, but I'll tell you my perfect trading in my eyes. You trade 4 contracts, and then you take your first profit with 2 contracts, because 2 contracts give you nice money, right? I will be up 200 if I took profits at the same time with 2 contracts. And then you leave 2 as a runners, because I feel like if you take 1 and if you go in with 2, then you take 1 out, and then you're quite inclined to take another profit as well. Man, that short was so good. But I think like you need to find a sweet spot where there is enough contracts you can take as a partial to and that short was nasty. How do you take partials with topstep? Oh, it's easy. If I go in with 3, then let's say you're short with 3, right? Then you just put limit order here, for example, wherever you click limit buy, and this will exit you out with 1 contract out of 3. So now you're in with 2. So you just limit, and same thing. Let's say you go long right now, then you put your limit here, right where you click the mouse, you put limit here, and then when you're in with 3, it's gonna take out 1 contract out of the 3 here. If you go short, you put buy limits. If you go long, you put sell limits, and that's like how you partially come out. I'll go into next trade with 2 contracts, and then I can kind of showcase, man, fuck this shot. I mean, at least I can say we took a freaking nice trade on stream. The execution was... Look at this! Oh man, that's short. That's short. That's how we do it. That's how we do it, guys. Even if we take partials too early, even if we take profits too early, man, the trade was fucking beautiful. Look my entry. 566. Yeah, that's my entry. Still shorting Rowie, let's go. I mean, at least some of you guys are making nice money right now. everything. Oh yeah. This was a nice setup as well, right? We waited for divergence. Divergence happened, and then the market was like, okay, that's enough. Closed one to lock profits now. That's how you do it. Rowie knows what's up. Closed too soon? You think so? I closed here. Look where it is right now. I missed 100 points. I took 50 points, a little bit more than 50 points. And now the market is 160 points down from my entry. Of course I closed too soon. Hey bro, with the 100k, how much do you need to make to get the payout? What you mean 100k? You mean 100k account? You can take payout after you have 550 positive days, if you use the legacy rules or so. And we can re-enter while the trend continues. Maybe 15-minute line EMA. Maybe the XFA. So you can take payout after you have 550 days, but I don't recommend, because 5 times 150, excuse my maths, yeah, like you can take half from here, which is 325. Yeah, 325. And then your account balance will be 325, because as soon as you take the payout, you don't have, like, I don't have this MLR for a long time because my balance is way higher and I've taken like 4 payouts or 3 payouts. My recommendation is usually if you have 100,000 account, try to make 6,000, take half, take 3,000 out, then it feels like new 100k account, and then you have a nice buffer. You try to take another payout. So I would at least, if you have 100k account, I would at least try to build it to 6k and then take half out. Man, that short is eating me. My entry was, oh, the precious entry, that was really good trade. I didn't even struggle in this trade, meaning that it wasn't even in my stop loss for, I think it wasn't even my stop loss even for 1 second. As soon as I entered, I was in profits. And sometimes those things can fuck with your head a little bit, because you're like, it's too good to be true. But man, 170 points, guys. It's much tougher staying in a winning trade than losing one. It's true, yeah. It's also because when you're in a winning trade, you want to make sure that you secure it as a winning trade, right? I'll wait for. I'm okay entering it. We clearly shifted the trend towards bearish. ES is closing the OR blow as well. If we get some strong retracement, I'm entering again. If not, I have to watch it painfully. Go. But yeah, if you're in a winning trade, you want to collect money quickly, right? But it's not like, again, like you should always try to trade with 2 contracts, because man, that's short. Oh yeah. At least we took it on stream. We can say we didn't. I can't say we took 100 point short if I wasn't in, right? It's false advertisement. Let's see, we are bouncing from the OR blow. I might be willing to jump into a trade when we go back to the 9 EMA. We flinched at the 160 point short today. Yeah, I mean, we entered at the right time, right? It was one of the best trades I have taken in a long time. That was like the cleanest you can have it. You enter, it goes your way, you have a bullish trend, you find your reversal, you find the reversal at the perfect time. And I told you guys as well, I'm looking for where is it? I was looking for this blue line, right? We got the divergence. I entered based on that. Like, it was a beautiful setup, but I didn't ride it well enough. Even, oh, look at this. This is the same freaking trade. I put this idea a little bit before, right? My entry was 566. Yeah, 566. So even here, before I took the trade, I put the trade idea here. A little bit better entry, but that's wishful thinking. Even here, I was targeting 144 points. Man, that's 200 points almost. 190 points in profits. Whew, what a trade. What a shit execution. You guys really love fair value gaps, huh? Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong in fair value gaps. But I have a question regarding fair value gaps. Here I see like 3 fair value gaps. How do you determine which one is the best one? Are you more bullish or sellish now? Pietro, what do you think? I shorted here. What do you think? If I'm bullish or bearish? No, I think that was the bullish momentum. That was the retracement that I was telling you guys. There's gonna be short time frame retracements. I think this move was it. And now we kind of continue the high time frame trend. Sellish, Spanish. What I understand is higher time frame fair value gap has more weight, obviously. It's just imbalance, more sellers than buyers. The first one on the top. So probably this one or this one, the small one. One thing I know about fair value gaps, the size doesn't matter, right? As you can have the huge fair value gap. You know what day today is? Do you guys know what day today is? Today is the payout day. I take payouts every month and the last day of the month. Today is the sweet day of taking another payout. Man, those days feel good. When you press that payout button, that's like hands down from my heart. I wish every single one of you who is watching this stream, let's see how many people we have, that you're gonna have those days. And I know some of you do, but if you haven't, it's gonna come. I truly wish every single one of you gets a chance to get those payouts. Press the button in the top step, or even if it's your live account, take the money out, because again, don't forget the most important thing about trading. You're here to make money. You have your character development, your patience, your discipline that you learn with trading. That's just a side effect. The most important is always to make money and actually take that money out. If you make a good money and in 2 weeks you lose all of it without paying yourself, what's the point of it? Yeah, you can say, oh, I was an amazing trader for 2 weeks, I made so much money. Is it in your bank account? Is it at least 20% in your bank account? So always make sure that you pay yourself, and I truly mean this. I hope every single one of you will get as many payouts as possible in this year, and it is one of the best feelings of this what do we call it, job. It is the best job in the world, and you truly feel it's the best job in the world when the money hits your bank account. That's the only thing that in the end matters. Nice, mate. Had my first payout last week, already eligible again. Drunkenness. I remember your promise about your payouts, by the way. Don't think I forgot. I blew accounts too many times, have to find that patience. Well, you are in the right place. I'm always trying to show you, like, look, I wanted to short this market all this time here. So for 1 hour, we were in the little bit less. I drew it a little bit. So I started thinking about shorts here, right? So 50 minutes I didn't short until I pressed the button. And that's like one thing I've seen a lot of you guys tell me in Discord or different channels, that you have learned a lot of patience from me. And I hope I can keep showing you that, and that it is the key. The patience is the key. The patience is the key. Hope we don't retrace a little bit longer. I'm entering based on the EMAs, but I'm a little bit... I think I'm gonna be stopped out. I'm going a little bit against the momentum, but we'll see, we'll see. The reason why I jumped into shorts is because of this. I'm hoping we have a trend down now, and I have 12 minutes until this candle closes. 12 minutes until this candle closes, we'll see. But I don't like my stop loss at all. This stop loss is a little bit in random place. I'm protecting my profits a little bit. And it is in a little bit random place for the stop loss because it can go higher before it goes down. But let's see. But this entry was just based on the EMAs. Just ride the trend. Now is the question, we have a lot of time until this 15-minute candle closes. And it can do stuff during this candle time. We'll see, we'll see. We took the trade. As soon as you take the trade, you need to be ready to lose. 496. And it's the orb high as well. There's I like few things that play around with it, but I don't trust NQ to allowing me such a tight stop loss. I don't trust NQ having me such a tight stop loss. This stop loss is a little bit more than 20 points. My take profit is 75 points. We'll see. Trump tweet news. Okay, that's what I don't want to see. It's news based pump. Okay. That's what makes this market a little bit hard right now, huh? You're playing your strategy, but your strategy doesn't apply to Trump tweets. That's like one thing you can't involve in your strategy. We'll see. We'll see. We are still... For me, it needs to react now. But if it's Trump tweet... Yeah, I think I will be stopped out here. Okay, so we have one loser, one winner. If this... I have so much... Wait, let me see one thing. 4-9. Yeah. I think we're gonna... Yeah, I'm stopped out here. Unlucky. Trump tweet. This market is abusive sometimes. But at least we had our little buffer. I followed the plan. The plan was 15-minute 9 EMA. This is where I entered. Let's see. Let's see if there's a new setup. So let's see what's the news. What's the news? It's strange that I don't get news on my phone. Okay, Trump war against Iran won't last much longer. The timing. Let the market react to the news. Let it... Yeah, this is a little bit news-based candles. I was shorting again. Yeah, I was shorting the 15-minute 9 AM. I mean, I'm following my process, right? I will take this short eight times out of 10. So it's a little bit unlucky with the Trump timing. But we'll see. We'll see. Let the market react to the news. Let it digest the news, and then we will see what's gonna happen next. Strait will open automatically once US will get out of the region. So does it mean that Trump is giving up? Does this mean US is giving up on the war? Does this mean US is giving up on the war? That should get the market pumping. Lost the war like Afghanistan. I mean, if there's anything good besides peace in this, besides peace in this news, it's, I mean, the only good thing is that at least finish now than later, right? The sooner it's over, the better it is. But let's see how market will like this news. I still like. I feel like if market really believed Trump right now, we would probably be higher. I think like what the only thing that actually will really like make market believe Trump right now is if he says that we are moving US forces out of the region, right? For him to say the war will be over quite soon, how is it different from a week ago when he said the same thing? Market will eat the news every single time. Man, but I'm still smelling shorts. Joey, you're not, it's not the worst idea, it's just the location is my question. Lol, he has been saying the same thing since the month. Yeah, it's a little bit like that's, man, if we start going below this 9 EMA, I'm willing to jump in again. It's just like, I'm a little bit surprised that the market is still reacting like this to those news. The question is, Trump speaking right now? Or is it tweeting? Moves like a meme coin? I feel you. I feel you. And this 50-minute has a chance to leave a nasty wick behind on it. But we have 4 minutes. 4 minutes, we'll see. Speaking? Oh god. Will he ever stop speaking? Again, I don't have any political opinions in this channel. I want to trade without news for a few sessions, you know? I just want one session where no tweets. I know it's impossible to ask. I know I'm asking for something that is almost impossible. But one session where there's no tweets and so on. I think my short would be in freaking fire based on the technicals. But when he's speaking, I mean, the way he speaks as well is like you never know what's gonna come out, right? And what a timing! Exactly before market started dumping. He's gonna start. He and not speaking. Yeah, I know. He's gonna start talking about the bend soon enough for a sharp. I saw that as well. What the fuck was that? I mean, this 15 minute is actually closing above this 9 EMA as well. He's gonna shit himself again. Yeah, I mean, now especially when we have 2 minutes until this 15 minute closes, not looking good for shorts. And I had such a good trade, I didn't hold it for long, and then I shorted right before or at the same time Trump was speaking. What a timing, huh? And what a retracement. That's, I mean, Trump definitely made this market bullish again. We were looking really bearish for 1 second. If we get tripled up, I might re-enter short. Even divergence would be nice, but this market is flying definitely right now. What a bump, huh? What a bumpy bump. We are going back to my entry. We are going back to my entry quite in a few minutes. And I like this 640 level as well, but we'll see if we go that high. Okay, we are opening new 15-minute candle. Maybe we get new divergence. I love oil so much. He said that, or you actually love oil so much? Do we guys know how long he's gonna speak? Do you guys want to listen to this or no? Let me know. I can put it on as well. I don't care. I love it. I made $200. Let's go, Joey. Interstate, sorry. Is it this one? I think it's this one.
They're very lucky that I was president instead of somebody else. I don't think so, no. We get along very well on this. He was, I would say, philosophically a little bit different than me. I think he was maybe less enthusiastic about going, but he was quite enthusiastic. But I felt it was something we had to do. I didn't feel we had a choice. If we didn't do it, they would have done it to us. I felt based on the negotiations that were being had by Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner and Marco and Pete and everybody was involved.
You can't hear? Sorry guys.
that they were looking to tap us along before they hit, and I thought they were going to hit. And if they hit us first, that would have been a very bad thing. In the back, please, in the back.
It should be better now.
About the straight, you mean? Yeah, well, I want to keep it open. I want to keep it good. You know, it doesn't pertain to us so much as it does to China. We're really helping China here and other countries because they get a lot of their energy from the Straits. But, hey, look, we have a good relationship with China. It's my honor to do it. Yeah.
Leader, you have called him an unacceptable choice. So does he have a target on his back, and how can you say
I don't want to say whether or not he does because that would be inappropriate. But hey, look, I had a target on my back because, as you people wrote pretty well, they caught the assassin that was after me. So we just got them first, but they caught the assassin. They have him now in custody that was after me. So, you know, but people don't like to mention that, but they did catch him. And I'd like to congratulate our military, Secret Service, FBI, all of the people that worked on that, but they did. Yeah, please. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. President. You promised the Iranian people you would help them, but it sounds like you're willing to end this fight after your military objectives have wrapped up. Isn't that a betrayal of the people?
Will I help them? I'd like to, if they can behave, but they've been very menacing. You know, they're great people. They have an amazing population. It's amazing, smart, brilliant, energetic. They have a great, I'd love to help them, but they have to be in a system that allows them to be helped. And right now they're in a system that only allows failure. And I don't want that. And I want a system that's not going to be attacking us. We want a system that can lead to many years of peace. And if we can't have that, we might as well get it over with right now. Yeah, please.
President, as of today, there have been 8 U.S. military fatalities associated with the war in Iran. How many American deaths are you willing to have in this war?
Well, as I said before, when you have conflict, it's been a very big 2 days, I have to say. And we'll be heading back to Washington, D.C. right after this. And I'd like to wish everyone a very good evening. And over the weekend, the United States military and the Israeli Defense Forces continued Operation Epic Fury very successfully. Over the past 9 days, we've carried out some of the most powerful and complex military strikes and maneuvers the world has ever seen. Now, you add that up to all of the other things, Midnight Hammer, getting rid of the nuclear threat from Iran, which was a big moment in history, in my opinion. And the great success we've had in Venezuela and all other places. Every place we've gone, we've had
it feels like it started
tremendous success.
No.
But while we're doing all of these things, we're achieving major strides toward completing our military objective. And some people could say they're pretty well complete. We've wiped every single force in Iran out very completely. Most of Iran's naval power has been
I'm not stupid, right?
sunk. It's on the bottom of the sea.
He was asked how many deaths you are okay to accept, and he started
ships. I was just notified it's 51 ships. I didn't know they had that many. Didn't last very long. And these are fighting vessels. They're meant to fight, but they're not meant to fight against us. We continue to target Iran's drone and missile capabilities. Their drones are way down. Their drone manufacturing's been hit starting today. We know all of the places they manufacture the drones, and they're being hit one after another. Their missile capability is down to about 10%, maybe less. We're also hitting where they make missiles and where they deliver missiles. We've struck over 5,000 targets to date, some of them very major targets. And we've left some of the most important targets for later in case we need to do it. If we hit them, it's going to take many years for them to be rebuilt, having to do with electricity production and many other things. So we're not looking to do that if we don't have to.
Bro,
but they're the kind of things that are very easy to hit, but very devastating if they are hit.
Like
we are waiting to see what happens before we hit them. We could take them all out in one day.
Like he was speaking with completely
But it's
different
all
voice.
resulting in
He
a
was asked the question, and
90%
now he's
decline
giving
in
monologue.
various things,
Bro,
but in
this timeline
particular,
is
Iranian missile launchers and 83% drop in drone launchers. As you know, the drone launchers
what's going on in this
are pretty
timeline,
well
guys?
shot,
And-
but we're at
and
over
the-
90% decline in the Iranian missile launchers, which is very hard to reproduce and very hard to get. And usually what we
I
were
just
able to
wanna
do
make sure
through
that we are
great
not-
equipment, a lot of smart people, as soon as they sent a missile up from a launcher, we were
I
able
just
to
need
knock
to double
out.
check because that was strange, man. What are those channels? Do you guys know the correct link? Because mine, I'm not sure which one is this one.
Fentanyl coming across the border, and China's working with us very closely.
You know what
bringing down the number
You know
and
what
the
I
amount
don't
of fentanyl
like
that's being
when Trump is speaking, there's
shipped.
so
You know,
many
fentanyl
old
is
recordings.
very bad when you mix it with certain ingredients, but it also is very important for medicine, for anesthesias, various.
Let's see if they have White House Live. Not White House. I think it's fakes. Yeah, I'm ready to exit my short as well. I'm willing to give it a little bit breathing room, but if it takes out this high, I'm okay closing it. We'll see. I think we might change the momentum here a little bit, but I might be completely wrong. Interest wise short, I think the momentum might be switching, and I might got clickbaited by a wrong stream. But we'll see. I will put the music down, guys. Give me 1 second. Okay, let's see what the market is doing. I might close this manually. Is it still too loud? Now I think it's fine. Let's see if the momentum actually shifts over the shorts, or I will take another L here. That's 2 losers for me today. I was playing a little bit the momentum shift, but now it looks like the momentum is shifting against me. Let me see some technicals. It's not looking good for my short. I'm willing to give it a little bit room. I'm willing to give it a little bit room. Yeah, I think I'm cooked. Man, I played a lot of profits down today, huh? I was up 120, now I'm gonna be down like 100. Not so much. A little bit less than 100. We'll see. I still kinda see the momentum shifting, but I want to start seeing some confirmations. Let's see what's the... Okay, nothing in White House website. If you guys find the right link of the actual speech, let me know. Let's see. Let's see if the momentum actually shifts from here. We have London closing coming in. Can we get one push to the lower side? Let's see. We'll see. We have few confluences that I want to hit right now. I'm ready to just close it manually. But there can be some things that can happen. We are at New York VWAP, we are at orb high. There's few things in play here. So let's see. But I see how the market is a little bit shifting momentum. See, we have 3 minutes until London close. Europe market is closing in 3 minutes. No, the orb high is kind of holding. We'll see, we'll see. I was more confident in the first short than I am in this one. I'm willing to let it breathe a little bit. Interesting 30-minute close though. This let's see. I'm willing to let it breathe a little bit. There is no confluences right now that I want to see you like start extending my target, but we might be making them soon. I also have it. Let me see. Little RSI downtrend in this retracement. Not the worst confluence. Okay, the London market is closed now. Let's see what we're gonna do later. I still don't see super good signs for this short. We are at 9 EMA on, so this is exactly where you want to bounce as a buyer. You see this white stairs? So like we really need to take this 9 EMA on 50 minutes for this short to start working. The more important question is Trump done speaking? That's the more important question. Is Trump done speaking? We're still at 9 EMA, so I still don't have big belief into this short. And we have 15 minutes to see. Not 15, but 12 minutes. and the orb high is holding us, right? This blue one is holding us. So right now it still look good for bulls, but they need to start defending here. Otherwise, it's good for me in terms of the short. That freaking orb high and 9 EMA at the same place, I don't like it. We'll see, we'll see. Good point, Konsei. Good point, Konsei. We have 1 minute. The orb high is holding us extremely good for this for bulls. I don't trust into this. Yeah, that's why I didn't trust into this short. I saw it happening. Nah. I'm willing to let it play out. I'm willing to let it play out. It's probably the way it's. There's probably something Trump said again, right? It's probably my last trade, and then I will take a break from the markets for a few hours, and then we'll see. Then we'll see what's gonna happen next. The way those candles move right now, it's a little bit Trumpish. Trump is talking. We have the same position, Petra. If you had the same position with me on the first trade, I would be really happy for you. But right now, I'm not excited for this short. And as I understand, Trump is speaking right now as well. Never be in position when Trump is speaking. But the problem with this is, like, if you're never in position when Trump is speaking, then you are not trading. It's almost impossible to trade. But I agree. I mean, there's news and everything when you don't want to be in position. I'm closing for today. Thanks a lot. Have a good evening. You too, Rowie. You too. Nice to have you on stream, as always. Let's see if Trump stops us out or Trump helps us. It seems that even technical wise, the 15-minute 9 EMA is holding us extremely well. So keeping that in mind, I think I will be stopped out from this trade, and then that's it for me today. In terms of stream and in terms of, like, usually if I have 2 losing trades after each other, I got vengeful and increased my size and daily max loss. Why am I like this? It happens, brother. It happens. We are sometimes victim of our emotions, even if we think that we have ability to control them. I think I'm cooked on this trade too. I think I am cooked on this trade too. Man, that first short was the trade that I should have held, and that's it. We'll see, we'll see. But this looks like it wants to cook me on every time frame. Good to have you back. I'm glad to finally caught up in Estonia. Trading the past weeks were pretty quiet, man. I'm happy to be back streaming. And yeah, the sun is coming out. Sun is finally in Estonia as well, right? We changed finally the time. Trump will hold a speech about volcanoes and will find a way to crash the price for paper. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's he says sometimes the most random things, and then the market reacts in the most random way. What top step record are you going for? I'll show you, brother. So this one, trading days. Top step record is 99 trading days green, and I am at 93. Maybe today is the first one. Like, as you see, I'm still risking money. I'm not doing it for the green streak only. I'm doing it to make money, to take trades. But the top step record is 99 trading days without the red day. I'm 93 right now, so that's the record. I have the same XFA since November, no red days since November, and that's the record I'm going for. I'll show you here as well. So otherwise it would be more than 99 days, right? Since November, it's probably 150 days or something. But do you get something for that? No, I wish. So this one, 93 days. That's the trading days. Do I get something for that? Man, I wish. I get good job and that's it. Probably a tweet as well. But no, I don't get anything. It's just like cool to break record, you know. I didn't know there is a record. I went to Topstep TV, and then they told me there is 99 is the record, and then they kind of put it in my head that there is this kind of record, and I was like, okay, now I want the record. It's just for the sake of it. Like again, I'm still trading in a way the same way. There are some things that is affecting my trading in terms of the winning streak. Maybe they will send me black or something, you know. I'm a guest on Topstep TV sometimes, so maybe I have the privilege to ask some kind of reward. I don't know. We'll see. But no, I'm doing it for the glory. And again, like, that was never my goal. It happened, then they told me there is 99 in the record, and then I was like, okay, I want to go for the record. When I was at 76 or something, I was like, okay, I'm only 20 away. Otherwise, if I didn't know, I would probably even have a red day right now. Now I'm trying a little bit harder. But as you see, I'm still risking. I can still have red day even from this trade. We'll see. I joined a little bit late, but I saw you when you marked the candle in the beginning. It didn't look like you marked the first orb because you marked the different highs lows instead of the lower high. No, I still marked the 15-minute orb. So let me show you. So this blue is, I can show you as well. This white candle here is the opening candle, this one here. For ES, it's this one here. So it's exactly the high and low of the 15 minutes. So it's just based on the first 15 minutes when the New York market opens. So this white candle here was the New York opening. and then that's the high and low. That red line is just for me to spot divergences, meaning that if, let's say, ES will take out the high and NQ is far away, I will start believing into probability of a reversal. But it's still the 15-minute high and low. Let's see what this market is now a little bit slowing down. I still don't have any strong confluences to believe that this short is gonna hit. I was waiting for the momentum to change down. It'll slowly, maybe we get the momentum down. But I don't have much confidence in this short. Maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. But ES is holding orb high. NQ is far away from orb high. So there is bullish things right now happening that don't support my short idea. Let's see if something breaks. Let's see if EMAs break or something breaks. That would be wonderful. We are still holding the 15-minute 9 EMA, and that's like the worst enemy of my short. If we break this orb high right now, if we break this orb high, this blue line, like break, I mean close candle inside of it, I start believing. Until then, I really don't believe into this short. We have 3 minutes. Yeah, no, sorry, I have wrong time frame. 4 seconds until this 5-minute candle close. Didn't close into the orb. Man, it's difficult to stay in this short because there's no confirmation. 9 EMA is holding as well. It wants me to look for better entry a little bit. We'll see. Again, ES is at the orb high. It's finding support at orb high, and that's not really supporting my short. But we have a little bit time. Let me see if there's anything that confirms my short idea. And topstep is strange. It changes the weave up with time frame. If you don't get fooled, if you're using like this, like if you go to 1 minute and you see weave up in different place, I've seen people, oh, 1 minute weave up is here. It's not 1 minute weave up. Weave up is in the same place. It's just something that happens with topstep platform. I don't know why. Okay, we are inside the orb finally. But it doesn't look like it wants to hold the orb. We have a divergence. I might close this trade, guys. I'm gonna go into break even on this one. I don't like some things that are against me in this trade. If I break even, I'm okay taking a little bit less profits as well. Man, the first short that I took here was the short to hold. Right now, yeah, it's gonna break even me out as well. The reason why I went break even, I'll explain you in a bit. Let this trade play out, and then I will explain to you. Maybe gonna maximize my profits here. Perhaps 66. No, let's let this trade play out. Now we don't have risk anymore, but what we have. The thing is, this is new 50-minute opening without top wick. A little bit shaky. And we also have divergence, small divergence, but I'll show you. You see how NQ took out this low? I mean, it's the smallest divergence, right? But it is there, and that can possibly mean there's another reversal to the longs, even on a short time frame. That's why I didn't want to stay in this trade anymore. Or I went to break even. I think I'm gonna maximize my profits here. I wanna give it a little bit time. We'll see. But I don't believe in this short at all. And now I'm like, wanna close it. Pietro, are you still in the short? I remember Pietro told me in the chat he's in the same short. What you doing with your short, Pietro? Yeah, I think I'm gonna close it to have a little bit buffer for the next trade, if I even have a chance to close it. Now there's no point. It's gonna go to my break even. Man, fuck, the first trade really... Oops. The first trade really... I feel like I'm a little bit chasing the first trade because I had such a good trade and then I didn't let it run, and now I'm letting trade run that doesn't have the same confluences that I had on the first trade. Yeah, it's gonna break even me out. Yep. Yep. Okay, I'm break even on this one. I got them. These last two trades have not been so good for me. Have not been so good for me, boys and girls. I don't know if you have any girls watching, but those last two trades, well, we've taken 3 trades now on stream. The first one was absolute beast, almost 200 points. How long I'm gonna stream? Probably 15 more minutes. I usually stop trading this time because it's the Wall Street lunchtime, right? I don't like to trade it. Market starts to being really slow during this time. Don't put me break even. Yeah, I'm break even. Or am I? No, I am. It made sense for me to go break even, right? I think Trump is he still speaking? Yeah, it made sense for me to go break even. We are holding the 9 EMA as well. Probably 10 minutes. Now it's let's try another song. The question is what market wants to do for the next 3 hours, and I still think there's more room to the downside than to the upside. This first trade was the trade. That was him. But usually I stream 3-4 hours. I always start around market open, and usually when I stop trading, which is around in 10 minutes, if the market now doesn't give me anything interesting. Now when I stop trading, usually it's also the time I'm getting super hungry. So probably 10 minutes or so more. Unless market really changes and does something interesting. Right now it feels like a little bit like it's gonna go into this range, probably gonna go down again, something like this. But I will be back tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow we are on Topstep TV. So we are on market open, we are on Topstep TV. And then after Topstep TV we are live as normal. I will do my own stream after Topstep TV. But tomorrow market open is Topstep TV. Oh, this market is... Don't break even and then do what you want to do. That would be really, really bad. I mean, let's see, even on a shorter time frame. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna find any trades here. That was the last trade. Maybe in few hours after the Wall Street lunch, maybe we find some trades, but now this seems it. So guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow on Topstep TV. I'll be back live on Topstep TV tomorrow, and then I will be streaming as normal as well tomorrow. We'll see if I take any more trades. I would want to probably take more trades today, but now I'm gonna take few hours probably off. We'll see what the market does. But I think market will stay really quiet. We're closing 1 hour candle. But anyways, guys, thank you for being here. It was actually nice trading. We took amazing short. I'm not so amazing. We got a little bit caught on Trump speaking and then one break even. Not the worst day, not the best day. But anyways, thank you guys so much for being here. Make sure that you press the like button, you're subscribed, you're in the Discord, everything is free. And